Good morning, good morning. We are in the tarot study of the Magician. We've got all of our cards here, so we've done a lot more than it feels like, I think. But we'll go through the cards real quick. Here's the original Rider-Waite one. Here is yesterday's Tarot of the Divine. The Wildwood Tarot. This isn't in any order. I don't know, I just have them there. This is from the Tarot of the Abyss. Star Tarot. The Good Tarot. And the Tarot of Mystical Moments. And today we're adding in the the Light Seers Tarot. My brain just went. This is the Light Seers Tarot. I like this card, but I feel like it's missing. I don't know. I feel like it. I don't know. I don't feel like it has everything that I would like the Magician to have. You know, like you could see the creating. You could see about the infinity sign. There's not enough fire element for me. I don't think. The Magician has so much for me, creativity and I mean, look at all that red and passion and it's just bleeds like has so much fire in it, I believe, and but it has like all the elements are represented, but I don't know, I just don't think there's enough red in here, but that's just me. But because I think it could have had like some deep red tones in there somehow, some way. But it's okay. All right, moving on. Let's read from our book. This is the book we're going to read today, The Ultimate Guide to the Rider-Waite Tarot. So, which I know I guess could have read this one with the first one, but that's all right. Okay, and this is the layout of this book, by the way, on the inside. It goes over some of the symbols and all of that. I don't 100% always agree with their interpretation of the different symbols, and maybe it's because, like, I really resonated a lot with some of the teachings from the courses that I took at the very beginning, and some of these are different. But that's okay. The point always is to remember these are our interpretations, and we are learning all the different interpretations, because even though if it doesn't fit with us in our life now, it may later, or it may fit for somebody else's life, and whenever it comes up, you'll go, oh, I remember that. So we're just filling the well. Okay. Top 10 important symbols. I'll hold this too. The wand, 2 ends. One divides into 2 parts and 2 poles become one. The wand is itself a kind of parable. We can separate things and then recombine them in another way. Also, individuality, uniqueness. Red mantle, his cloak there. Energy, passion, will, lifeblood, love, but also revenge, rage. To live for worthwhile goals and to live out one's heart's desire. The white robe, like white light in which all colors of the rainbow are combined, a new beginning and completion, achievement. Lack of premeditation, innocence. And I am skipping over. There's a lot of I shouldn't say a lot, but each one has the negative as well. And just for timing, I'm leaving that part out. Wand, sword, cup, pentacle, dowry, what life brings to you, task which are to be accomplished, the tools of magic, will, and intellect, feelings, corporal reality. Table with markings, workbench, reality, altar, the present state, knowledge upon which the individual depends, the inheritance from the past, traditional mysteries and solutions, present challenges, and dormant treasures. You know, I don't know if I had to have, right? I'm trying to think if I noticed those little markings there before. I'm sure I have, but I think I forgot about them. I like that. But so I feel like one is like the eagle. Oh, so these could be like the different things, kind of like around the world card there that we had in the reading today. Okay, focus. Rose and lilies, again, the themes of red and white. The rose garden, positive, a promise of happiness and success, transforming the earth into a garden. So again, the red would be like going back to the red would be the passion, will, the lifeblood. And then white, they're talking from before, in which all the colors of the rainbow are combined, a new beginning, completion, achievement. Okay, then going back over here to the horizontal figure of 8, the roller coaster, positive, infinity, balance, perpetuum mobile, good vibrations, vitality, taking part in eternity. Gestures of the arms as above as below, the individual as connecting link between heaven and earth, man as a channel, the relationship between possibility and reality, the successful union of thought and deed. The serpentine girdle, like the horizontal 8, a sign of infinity, but also repetition without end. Symbol for shedding what is no longer wanted, the permanent need for renewal. The permanent need for renewal, continuous renewing. Yellow's background, sun, but also the search for meaning and envy, gold and greed. Danger to get too close to the sun. Enchantment can be dazzling. Enlightenment also for the other side's reliable state of consciousness. Okay. And then over here, the Magician one, the card for uniqueness and singularity. You can do magical things too, and you will witness miracles. Every person is special and has his or her own individual charm. On eternity, you too will achieve something that no one else has ever imagined before. Amen. What make a difference? Don't be good, be great. Tony the Tiger came in there. Basic meaning. Today, magic has taken on an astonishing personality significance. It no longer has much to do with props, tricks, or an effort of will. We gather experiences on our own, independent path through life, ones which no eye has yet beheld, and find or invent amazing solutions time and again. This magic is unmistakable but not supernatural. It is always available to us. It grows and flourishes with successful development of our personal potential. Spiritual experience, becoming one with oneself, God, and the world. The universe loves you and needs you. As the card of the day, expand your horizons, make use of all your opportunities. As a prognosis tendency, as long as we don't tread our own path, things seem to be jinxed. Put your own person in the center of your stage. Find out about your talents and tasks. For love and relationships, with God and in love, all things are possible. With perseverance and ingenuity, that you can turn your world into a rose garden. For success and happiness, your ideas are your seed corn. Nobody else has the same ones, and nobody can take them away from you. Your ideas are your seed corn. So, but that reminds me of, so I just learned about corn. That all those threads, the little hairs that come out, the silk that goes up the thing and then sticks out like a little hair on the top of it, and then you have the maybe that's the silk. What is it? The outside of the corn, and then the threads are coming out. It's those little threads that the husk. Oh gosh, my words today. Thank you, perimenopause. the husk like contain all the threads, and then all of that contains all the little corn nuggets in there, the cob, the ear of corn, and then so all those threads are coming out, and it's the threads that get pollinated. And so then all that all comes in that down, and then that makes all those the little rows of corn. Each of those corn little has its own little thread that comes out and gets pollinated. So that's why there's a gazillion threads, silk threads coming out, is because I don't know if that's exactly true or not. I didn't research afterwards, but they were saying that each one of those little kernels has its own thread that comes out and then gets pollinated. So then if it doesn't get pollinated correctly, then that's whenever the corn looks all crazy and it is too tough and it doesn't taste as good, and that you could just get back to the earth. But it's just interesting that the magic in that like each one of these kernels gets pollinated by the little silky thread that sticks out the top there. And just like it's so as above, so below. And it's just I just found it interesting, and it kind of reminded me of that. It kind of reminded me of that, like with the because you're bringing from above and you're bringing it down into your insides. You're bringing that inspiration down into your being. You're bringing spirit is like coming into your being. I don't know, whatever. There you go. Thank you for joining me on my learning little quest here. I'll see you tomorrow for another book. We still have more back there. And another card. I'm pretty sure we have the Star Tarot and all that. So we've already gone through all these. Fun. I love looking at all the different versions and stuff. I think that's like, this is the magician in reality, like come to physical form here, right? This is like, these all represent one person's taking, or two people, the artist and the author, maybe. I don't know if some of them may be both, but allowing that magician to work its magic, your own magician to work its magic. So that's pretty cool. All right. Much love. See you tomorrow.